And welcome to NCW episode 7. I am your host, general manager and commentator NeoXtreme, and we are coming from Milan, Italy, with another stacked card here tonight. Tonight we will be seeing which two teams will reach the finals of the NCW Tag Team Tournament. First match will be Tommy A. Hawkins and Max Power versus Andy Cox and Ken Snow, the Rock Party. Winner will move on to the final match and one step closer to competing against the Hardy Boys for those NCW Tag Team Championships at NCW Overload. And then we see Jack Gallagher, who won a 6-man over the top rope battle royale to become #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. However, Lucha Rainbow, who defeated the champion last week, also got himself into that match. Now, being a triple threat match at the pay-per-view, Jack Gallagher and Lucha Rainbow wants to prove again who is the better #1 contender between the two of them. And then last week, during that NCW over the top rope battle royale for that Intercontinental Championship, #1 contender Ethan and Chrispo had a lot to prove against each other. Here tonight, however, there will not be 4 other men. It'll just be these two squaring off to see who is the better one. And then in the second of our semi-final matches, we will see Angel and Aaron Crimson, the Towers of Power, facing off against Dylan Edwards and Buddy Andrews, who upsetted Truth and Conviction last week. However, Buddy Andrews did walk out with a minor injury in that match. Will it come into play tonight? Only time will tell. And then we see Tony Lee Williams and Tony Lee Williams with Sergio X in his corner facing off against the Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley in a non-title match. Tony Lee Williams says he wants that Intercontinental Championship. Let's see how he does against the champion. And then in our main event, we see the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Rob Van Dam, teaming with former opponent Akira Tozawa to take on Kenny Omega and the NCW World Champion Alexander.L Davidson, both coming off a pair of losses so far. Will they be able to get back on their winning ways with the Elite in their corner in our main event tonight? But let us start off with the first match, where it will be Power and Hawk versus the Rock Party. Let's start. And here we go with our first match of NCW Episode 7. The team that started up last week as the final team to enter that tournament, Power and Hawk, however, they took their first round match by storm, defeating their opponents Jason and Michael Gabriel in convincing fashion last week. Will they walk out with the victory here tonight over their more successful tag team opponents, the Rock Party, who on episode 5 defeated the Fallen, which was Gavin Bryant and Jason Lee Jr.? Yeah, I think that's his name. I don't know, that was something I constantly had to check on. But after these two men they worked together well in one match, will they be able to work together again and move on to that final round? And here comes Ken Snow, the Rockstar, and his tag team partner, the Prince of Mardi Gras, Andy Cox. These two dominated the Fallen 2 weeks ago, removing Jason Lee Jr. early in that match, and then with a couple of Mardi Gras knees, the match had ended with a busted face for Gavin Bryant. Ken Snow, Gavin Bryant, they have a bit of a rivalry going on. Gavin Bryant believes that Ken Snow is not much of a real wrestler, and neither is his partner. However, these two men have somehow made it to the semi-final matches, being a pair of fun-loving delinquents of sorts. They might be a rock star in the Prince of Mardi Gras, but when that bell rings, they will bring the fight, and tonight they need to bring that fight against Power and Hawk. Will luck be on their side, or will Hawk and Power just be too much to overcome for the Rock Party? And here we go. We're starting it off. Tommy A. Hawkins versus Andy Cox. And we're starting it off with Andy Cox being just planted into the ground with a sit-down facebuster. And now Tommy Lee just smashed... Oh, I mean, not Tommy Lee. Tommy A. Hawkins just ground and pound in a beautiful moonsault to follow. But Andy Cox, big reverse DDT there. Now looking to make him tap out here, bending that leg. However, too early for submission here. But now working on that lower back. Andy Cox now, big knee to the side of the face of Hawkins. Now going top rope here. What could he be planning? Big elbow drop, but nobody there to receive it. And now Hawkins just raking the face of the Prince of Mardi Gras, whipping him against the ropes, and now big lift into a neck breaker. Now going for the pinfall here. Only a 1 count. Andy Cox kicking out early. For some reason, Hawkins fighting the corner rope. Now big whip over the top rope, but Hawkins back in the ring here. Whipping Andy right across the ring into his own corner. Now the tag to Max Power. Max Power going high here. Big combination there. A one-arm power bomb with a big 300-pound clothesline following it after. Big Irish whip into the corner there. Max Power flipping him over. Now whipping him into the opposite corner. Big boot there. Andy Cox rocked right out of the gate here nearly. And Max Power just stomping his giant foot right across the chest of Andy Cox. And now snapping his neck. Andy Cox just taking a beating here, but he's still fighting back. Big jawbreaker to Max Power's head. Now going for that Hurricanrana, putting Max Power to the ground here. Now starting the ground and pound assault. Now looking to get out of the ring, tagging in Ken Snow. A quick swap. But Ken Snow getting caught by Max Power. Big elbow to the nose there. Now Max Power going second rope. Coming in. Big forearm across the ribs. I think he was too far out to get him properly, but anything Max Power does is damaging. But Ken Snow fighting back with a big jawbreaker there. Now whipping him. Big neck breaker there. Ken Snow in control here. However, it's short left as Max Power just throws him straight over his massive shoulders. Big stomp to the chest there. That will just drive all the wind out of your body. But Ken Snow still able to fight back. Same with Max Power. However, everything Max Power does is just pure power. Of course, no pun intended on his last name, but this man really is maximum power. Ooh, big shoulder barge there. Ken Snow doesn't know what's going on here, but he knows everything that's happening is hurting him. Oh, big judo throw there. Now tagging in, he's now looking for the tag. Andy Cox, Ken Snow working well together here. Big hurricanrana there by Andy Cox. A well-oiled tag team machine here. They could challenge the Hardys to take those belts if they can get past their next two opponents. Max Power, big whip into the corner there, trying to get a tag team combination there on Andy Cox. However, Andy Cox reversing it. Oh, big headbutt, nobody there to answer. Andy Cox whipping him back into the corner here. Andy Cox, Ken Snow looking to do some damage together here. Oh, big forearm. Now bending across those knees, big elbow drop. Now Ken Snow going for the first cover of the match. 1, 2, big kick out there by Max Power. Now Ken Snow looking at end it here. Could he be looking for his bladed forearm? No. Instead he did a flipping leg kick. Heel kick, I think. But it did some damage to himself. Oh. Backbreaker into a neck breaker combination there. And now big reverse DDT slam. Now going for the cover here. 1, 2, Max Power kicking out. Ken Snow and Andy Cox have been taking it straight up to the Max Power here, but Max Power, huge reversal there. Now Max Power, big spine buster, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, but no, Ken Snow able to get his shoulder off that mat and just in the nick of time. Big reversal there, but big elbow says, get off me. And now, Max Power looking to end it here. Tagging in his partner, Hawkins. And here we go. The Power Hawk crossbow. And that could be it. Oh no, Ken Snow kicked out at the very last second. He took that tag team finishing combination. And still in this match, Max Power gives him a kick to the face, says you shouldn't have kicked out. And now Max Power just working on him. I don't think there was enough damage under Ken Snow. Oh, big bladed forearm straight across the face of Hawkins there. But Hawkins managing to kick out of that bladed forearm. Oh, big elbow drop there. Now big. Could Ken Snow be looking to end it here? Looks like he might be. He could be looking for that guitar smash. However, oh, in the back of the head. That could be it for Hawkins. He could be unconscious here, but oh, two big punches there. Oh, big knee drive to the nose. Ken Snow looking to finish it. Oh, I thought that he could have been looking for that final curtain. Going for that big DDT there. Ken Snow fighting back. He is in dangerous waters, but now he manages to get the opponent away from him. Now Andy Cox in with the tag, big boot before he gets in. Now going for the cover here. 1, 2, but Hawkins able to kick out there. Andy Cox trying for a kick to the back of the head, but big reversal into another reversal. Andy Cox, big electric chair drop. And then a big kick to the spine. And now a stomp to the gut. He is just slowly dissecting his opponent here. And now he looks to be going for it. He just, there it is, there's the shot glass. The blood is on the face of Hawkins. But Hawkins able to kick out. But that's only just the shot glass. Normally after the shot glass, there's always one more lined up. Big Irish whip into the corner there. What could Andy Cox be thinking here? Looks like Andy Cox wants to put him up onto that top rope. Oh, able to kick him away. Oh, there it is. There's a tomahawk chop. Tomahawk chop is his death blow. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy A. Hawkins does not wear that shirt for the fun of it. The tomahawk chop is his death blow. And we saw it here tonight. What a competitive match here. Tommy A. Hawkins and Max Power moving on to that final round. Their opponents will be figured out later tonight. Will it be the Towers of Power or will it be Buddy Andrews and his tag team partner? Look at that. Tomahawk blow is his death. No, tomahawk chop is his death blow. These two men walking out as the first pair to qualify for the final rounds next week on NCW episode 8. Tomahawk chop is my death blow. What a combination these two men are.